80s All-Stars and the 50s All-Stars. Hi, I'm Marv Albin, along with the czar, Mike Fratello. Let's go courtside as they introduce tonight's starters. The 80s All-Stars get control. Drexler guarded by Sharman.
That's a tough matchup for the defender.
Yes!
Let's see that again from a different angle.
The 50s All-Stars, a whistle for a 5-second violation.
The inbound passer held on to the ball too long. He should have been able to get the ball in play.
The 50s All-Stars took too much time to cross half court.
The best way to get the ball across half court is to make quick passes. That didn't happen, and they turn it over.
Nice basket. He absorbs the contact, changes his shot while in flight, and makes the basket. Johnson knocks it away.
That was a terrible defensive play. The opposing player was allowed to drive inside and score with very little resistance.
Shays tried to compensate for the contact, but could not get it to go. Johnson bringing it up court. Malone picked up by Arizin. From the post, off the board and in.
They look very, very confident shooting the basketball.
The defense has not looked strong during this stretch. Can't hit from downtown.
Johnson, nice job of denying the open look to force the miss.
Dunks it with both hands.
They're in a zone right now offensively. They're trying to bury the other team and extend the lead.
Alley-oop, what a spectacular finish. Cruzy on the nice delivery. Brings it up court. Almost taken away. Bird from outside, jumper doesn't go.
Shays didn't get the block, but bothered him enough to cause the miss.
Malone challenges. Team foul number 1 picked up by the 80s All-Stars. First shot is good. Two for two. Johnson advances the ball.
Bird did a nice job of drawing the foul.
He can be a very difficult player to defend. No good. Good move by Pettit.
He gets it back. Nice job of playing the passing lane.
Doesn't fall. Arizin recovers the loose ball. Puts in his first from downtown. Bird elevates, Pettit with the block. Irving came up with a lazy pass. Drexler charged with the offensive foul, his first personal. The move by Sharman. The 50s All-Stars trail by 3. Johnson with the ball. Irving going to the spin move. Shays commits the foul, his first. Irving can't find the hole. He hits 1 of 2 from the line. Kuzi takes it inside. Rejected from behind. A spectacular dunk. He sets up on the left side. Johnson with the interception. He pressured the ball and forced a bad pass.
He's showing a lot of energy on the defensive end right now.
That's his first person.
Rims out. Johnson hits 1 of 2 from the line. Setting it up. The two's no good.
Drexler used his size to take away the clean look and forced him into that miss.
The 80s All-Stars are a dangerous team from the perimeter. Let's see if the other team is able to contain them with a zone defense.
I doubt they'll be able to, Mark. It would be a good idea to play man-to-man.
The layup doesn't go. He brings it down with the penetration, with the highlight dunk. Kuzi did not look ready defensively.
He has to be better prepared when his man is that close to the basket.
Shays with the open shot. The two's no good. Drexler gets into the paint. 180 reverse from the baseline. What a play.
Shays needed a much better pass to complete the alley-oop. That was clearly not the result they were looking for.
Too much contact. Could not adjust in time to make it fall. Drexler from point-blank range. The setup by Johnson. They've switched the shot clock off. Oh, a great rejection. Johnson is really feeling it. The rejection.
Irving with the big-time rejection.
He's making a statement defensively, Czar. That was quite a block. 10 seconds to go in this quarter. Lays it home. 5 seconds left in the quarter. The shot erased by Johnson. So at the end of the first quarter, the 50s All-Stars trail by. Can't hit from downtown.
They've done a better job today on the glass. They are hustling and trying to chase down every rebound. The 50s All-Stars have done little to shift the momentum on their side.
You're right, Czar. The disappointing play continues here in the second quarter. Kuzi pulling up from the perimeter. Loose ball, last touched by the 80s All-Star. Johnson is not buying. Out of bounds, last touched by the 80s All-Stars. Pettit with the notion to fire, drills it, and he's fouled. They've stepped up their presence on the defensive board.
They're not giving up any second chance opportunities.
Bird covered by Shays. Johnson is winning the assist battle, and his team is in the lead. Oh, what a block! Out of bounds. The officials say it's last touched by the 80s All-Stars. The three doesn't go.
They continue to work very hard on the defensive board. The other team is getting very few second chances.
Irvin had to adjust his shot because of the contact and could not get it to fall. Sharman right at the basket. Leave it alone if it's going down. Comes up with two. Well, there was quite a defensive statement by Johnson. Kuzi played by Johnson. Kuzi from the perimeter. It is no good from downtown. Johnson challenged the three and made it difficult for the offensive player to connect.
Mark, that was an example of great perimeter defense.
Bird commits the foul, his first. Pettit is no good.
The 80s All-Stars are doing an outstanding job on the defensive end.
The other team is having a very difficult time scoring. Johnson from close range. The 80s All-Stars lead by 22. Kuzi being played by Johnson. Pettit with room. Can't hit from downtown. Bird rebounds the miss. Johnson at the basket. No good. Try to adjust in midair, but just too much contact on the play. Misfires from three.
Bird with another defensive rebound. He's been very active so far.
With the emphatic dunk. Irving gives him no room. The three is off the mark. Bird has been very solid today on the glass.
His counterpart has not nearly been as effective rebounding the basketball today.
Deflected. Shays able to penetrate. Blocks it. Bird lets it go. He makes another. Brings it up court. Kuzi shows the spin move. Sends it back.
What a defensive play.
A spectacular stop that time by Johnson. Couldn't get it to fall. He got hit. Had to change it up, and it just would not go. Pettit lets it go from the perimeter. No good from three-point land. Bird played solid defense down low and forced the opposition into a tough shot. The 50s All-Stars need to do a better job of getting back on defense.
There's no excuse of being outnumbered in transition.
Off the mark from downtown. Drexler from point-blank range comes up with two.
Johnson took advantage of the slow transition defense. He got his teammate the ball on the break and winds up making the nice assist.
Pettit from outside can't get the three from downtown. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball. Hits the two. Drexler forced to adjust by Shays.
Shays denies him the open look and gave him a little bump on the shot. Nice defense that time.
Can't hit for two. Controls another rebound. The 80s All-Stars on the break. The 360. What a spectacular finish.
Skip it.
Sharman pulling up from the perimeter. Sharman able to draw the foul and hits to the line for three shots. It drops. Second shot is good. Kuzi challenges the shot. The three doesn't go.
There's enough time for them to find a good shot and get it back.
Oh, a great rejection.
He read the offensive player perfectly.
That was a very impressive defensive play by Johnson. Can't hit from downtown.
Malone has done a great job rebounding the basketball so far in this game.
Irving defended by Arizin. That's a tough matchup.
His defender will definitely have his hands full trying to guard him.
Ten seconds showing on the shot clock. Just over 11 seconds left on the clock. With the pull-up, hits it from the baseline. The assist by Johnson. 5 left on the clock. The 80s All-Stars send them to the line. Kuzi can't find the hole. Kuzi cannot find the hole. No good. That's the end of quarter number 2. The 50s All-Stars trail by 34.
They showed a lack of interest on playing defense, and the score shows it. An embarrassing first half. Let's hope they come to play in the second half.
Pettit working from the middle. With the shot. The two's no good. The 80s All-Stars quickly back the other way. He won't be denied.
They really have to make an effort to limit transition baskets.
The other team ran their transition game and were able to convert. Can't make the long two.
The 80s All-Stars are doing a much better job than the other team of chasing down rebounds.
Advances up court. The three is off the mark. Malone has been a major presence on the board.
His rebounding effort has been a team-leading best. He gives his team a lot of energy.
Drexler at the rim, drills it for the three-point play opportunity. Pettit from the perimeter, misfires from three. The 80s All-Stars have been very effective at the defensive end.
You're right, Mark. The other team is in the midst of a tough stretch.
The 80s All-Stars have been the better team today from the field.
They're doing a very nice job of moving the ball and getting good looks. Malone is not allowing the other team to get many second chances. His defensive rebounding has continued to be very impressive.
Misfires from downtown.
Malone has clearly been a force on the boards. His effort on the glass has been a major factor for them having the lead.
Knocked away by Johnson. The loose ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the 80s All-Stars.
That was an inspiring defensive play, Mark. He's showing a lot of energy on defense.
Puts it down with emphasis. That was great timing by Johnson. Arizona lets it go from the perimeter. The three doesn't go. The 80s All-Stars continue to aggressively rebound the basketball at the defensive end. No good. The contact forced him to adjust his shot, and he couldn't make it stick. Eight-second violation call on the 50s All-Star.
There was very little defensive pressure. They should have been able to advance the ball.
Irvin puts it up, hits for two. The 50s All-Stars, a whistle for a 5-second violation.
That was not a good turnover, Mark.
They cannot afford to make mistakes inbounding the ball. The 50s All-Stars are called for a 5-second violation.
They should have been able to get the ball in play.
There was very little defensive pressure from the low block. No good from inside.
Good interior defense will help win games.
That was a solid defensive play by Arizona. Can't hit from downtown. Drexler rises up, can't hit for two. Misses on the follow. Gets his hands on another rebound. Bird blocks it. Well, that was a very impressive defensive play.
His man is going to think twice before attempting another shot.
Arizona rises from the perimeter. The three is off the mark. The 80s All-Stars in transition. One-hands it. It is no good from downtown.
Bird deserves a lot of credit for the job he's continued to do on the defensive boards.
Drexler from down low, can't hit from inside. The 50s All-Stars commit the 8-second violation.
They need to get players open down court to relieve the defense.
The rejection. Well, that was quite a defensive statement by Shays. Johnson is 10 for 18 from the field. It's an 8-second violation.
They should have been able to get the ball across half court. There was not a lot of defensive pressure.
That's a defensive 3-second count against the 50s All-Star.
The defense has to be more careful about lingering in the key. The rules stipulate that you have to be guarding someone, but you can only stay in there for 3 seconds. A mental error that time.
The 50s All-Stars are called for the 8-second violation.
They can't afford to be lazy bringing the ball up court.
That was a very poor effort. He puts one up, can't hit the close one. He grabs the rebound. Pettit from outside. He's off the mark from beyond the arc. Malone challenged the three and made it difficult for the offensive player to connect.
Marv, that was an example of great perimeter defense.
Layup's good.
Marv, let's watch that one again.
Johnson denies it. Sharman saves the loose ball. Jumper's good.
The 50s All-Stars need to keep scoring the basketball and reducing the lead one basket at a time.
Johnson bothered by Sharman. Beautiful shot. He's able to take the contact, make the adjustment, and gets it to fall. 11 seconds to go in this quarter. Drains it from downtown.
Arizin able to hit even with a hand in his face.
5 seconds left in the quarter. Irving pulling up from the perimeter.
NBA, it don't get no better than this. Pusher, one half of the Clips. We ain't playing no games. Kings of the court, hold down fort. Worlds collide when we crash the boards. In the playground, they call the street lords. In the pros, we live for the crowd's roar. And what else can you steal? Bang, slash, run, but all in fun. That's what makes this #1. NBA coming in second to none. Highlight reels.
Johnson directing traffic from the left side. Drexler takes it inside. Drexler draws the foul and goes to the line for 2. It's good. 2 for 2. Swatted by Johnson.
He stayed with his man and read the play perfectly.
Oh, it's denied. Johnson is really feeling it defensively.
That block should send the message to the other team.
Hits the 3.
The 50s All-Stars need a huge fourth quarter rally and can't afford to give up any easy baskets.
Malone tees it up. No good from inside. He gathers in the miss. Oh, the gorgeous move by Arizin. Shays lets it go from the perimeter. The 3 doesn't go. The 80s All-Stars have been the better team today on the boards.
Rebounding has been a big part of their success so far in this game.
No good from three-point land. The spectacular dunk.
Drexler, the nice assist in transition. He did a fantastic job of setting his teammate up for the finish.
Pettit fires. He hits another.
He is shooting 26% from the floor.
Johnson with the ball. From the paint. Basket's good off the board.
Johnson is showing us a prime example of how to contribute without scoring. He's the playmaker right now, setting his teammates up with some well-placed passes for the assist.
Johnson right at the basket, misses the 2. Kuzi played solid defense down low and forced the opposition into a tough shot.
The passer should have done a much better job of delivering the ball. It's tough to complete an alley-oop when the pass is off the mark.
Johnson working from the middle. It drops. Kuzi on the pull-up. Can't get it to drop from the top of the circle.
Bird has been all over the place defensively, Mark. His rebounding effort has been very impressive. The 50s All-Stars need more of this early in the game. They're staring at a huge deficit with little time left on the clock.
Kuzi from the perimeter. It doesn't fall. Another miss from three-point territory. Johnson at the basket. Personal foul number 1. First one's no good. Johnson comes away empty.
Shays is making an effort to rebound the basketball at the defensive end. He blocks it. Drexler with the big-time rejection.
He's making a statement defensively, Czar. That was quite a block.
Irving forced his man into a difficult three by getting in front of him.
His defensive positioning was very strong on that play. Malone goes to the back down, hits for two.
They saw an opportunity to run a post play and took advantage.
Johnson rejects that shot. He looked very sharp on that play. He's really getting into it defensively. With the jumper, he gets another.
Pettit is shooting 31% from the field. Kuzi spikes the pass.
Irving contests the shot. The three doesn't go.
Malone is getting the job done today on the defensive boards. He's playing with a lot of energy. This has been quite a performance.
On the mark with that jumper. The three's good from downtown. Thomas from outside misfires from downtown. Arizon able to run it down. Irving comes up with the ball. Hits the two.
Irving steals a pass.
Lays it up for two.
Here's that play one more time.
Griffin with a nice block. Brings it up court. He takes it inside. The 50s All-Stars. No more fouls to give. Thomas hits his first. He makes them both. Thomas up on the shooter. The three is off the mark. They continue to own the boards at the defensive end.
They've really played some smart basketball tonight. Getting in good position, boxing out, and controlling the defensive board.
Can't hit from downtown. Pulls in another rebound. Shays with the adjustment. Try to get it to go, but too much contact on the play. Nicely done by Pettit. Another one, no good. Worthy getting after the missed shot. McHale guarded by Arizon. He shoots, hits his first two of the game.
The 50s All-Stars are a defeated basketball team that needs to pick up the pieces and regroup.
This one's finished. The 50s All-Stars have come up short. The final score is 104-34.
Hey man, you think you got some game? Well, check this out.